Hello. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the Anywho cast. It is time to cast CPL, I believe. Thank you, Esk. Yeah, we're so back. All right. We are going to finish. We're going to finish what Vint started last week. Because if you were not aware, Vint, MikTerran, and Inside Job 911 USA casted the first 3 games of the CPL 11 finals. Where's the clown nose? You want the clown nose? All right, man. There you go. There's the clown nose. But yeah, Vint, IJ, and Mick have already casted the first 3 games. So if you haven't checked that out yet, that should be on the CPL 11 YouTube channel. By the way, if you missed this video, this will also be on the CPL 11 YouTube channel, so you can always watch that or my VOD. Without further ado, allow me to introduce who will be playing. I have the list on a notepad this time, okay? So I won't be like scrambling to like figure out who's on whose team, all right? Okay, we have on team chefkev, bekrul, Kaykoose, Poyo, and the Hide. And playing against them is Team Barcode, Cold, lanaishot, Kanzaki, and chefkev. I originally wanted to inform you guys of the result of the first part of Tier 1 chefkev versus Barcode, but it was kind of hard doing that because it didn't display the scores on Vint's cast, because I think every single time Vint forgot to update the scoreboard. But we won't be making that same mistake because I'm a professional caster, okay? I'm a professional, all right? Listen, I casted in Montreal Star League, okay? I'm a professional. And us professionals, we don't make mistakes. Shit. Okay. Anyways, without further ado, I think we should get to the first game. Spawning on the top right, playing for Team Barcode, it is CPL-cold_. And on the bottom right, playing for chefkev as Zerg, you guys didn't see that. Playing for Team chefkev as Zerg, it is bekrul. All right, we're gonna start things off with a good old-fashioned Terran versus Zerg. Probably my favorite matchup personally, because I like going bio and I like going marine. Oh my god, I almost said Marine Marauder. What game am I playing? I'm playing Starcraft. I'm watching Starcraft. Starcraft 1. Oh. Okay. All right. Cast still professional. All right. Good job. Good job. Where is this drone going? We only have 9 drones here and an overlord. This is a fairly early scout from our Zerg player, I think. I'm not used to seeing it come out this fast, at least on a 2-player map. But of course I'm not a Zerg player. I don't actually know the timing. Because it's the most unfair map. Get out of here, Vint. What are you talking about, BBS? Ugh. Ugh. All right, it looks like the Zerg will scout the Terran. We are going for barracks, kind of weirdly. Normally, okay, when I play Terran, normally I like to place my barracks here next to the ramp, so that when I build turrets, I'll build them here, and it covers both the, well, it's not the ramp, it's the entrance, and the barracks at the same time. But it looks like Cold is opting to place his barracks kind of a little bit far away. I wonder if there's like a reason for that. Meanwhile, the Zerg going for their normal build, getting their hatchery first and then their spawning pool, because we are on a 2-player map, the Terran does, of course, get to scout this immediately and know that no aggression will be on the way. So, looks like this SCV is going to get the command center ASAP. And by ASAP, I mean at 17. And then it's going to get its supply depot at 17. There we go. All right. I think things are a little bit late, but I mean, it's not like I get mine on time. Can you block the wall with just 1 barracks plus 1 supply? No. First of all, there's like this unbuildable terrain here. So nothing you do can actually truly block it. Also, like, if you're spawning on the top side, you have to put the depot... I think you have to do, like, barracks here, depot here, and then another depot here. I think that's how you do the wall. But I don't really like doing that because if you spawn on the top side, your Marines come out from the bottom. So that's always like super awkward. So I don't like, I don't really like going for a wall on this map personally. And it seems like neither does Cold _ because he's going for the oh so classic 2 barracks into Fast Academy, into eBay, into pretend to move out, into move back, into defend mutas, into SK Terran. Meanwhile, the Zerg player doing their darndest to get their build up. We are going to go for 3 hatch, which I think soft counters Academy. I don't actually know why it soft counters Academy. I just know that it does. But because it's not a hard counter, the game's still obviously up in the air, right? It's not like anything's decided. All right. So we have our bunker up. We have our comsat stations ready. There is an academy up here. We're searching stim. I accidentally clicked this top bar so that stop giving me vision of bekrul. And we will scan and see that there is 1 sunken colony and 2 drones getting ready to make 2 more. So I think that when he sees this move out, he's just gonna plop them. Yep, there we go. And at this point, if you're Terran, you're just like, yeah, I'll just move back. You just get out. Because I think it's a little bit, like, I don't know, this matchup is a little weird. I feel like it's kind of dangerous to have these units out for too long. I don't know if we scouted that it is actually 3 hatchery play instead of like 2 hatch spire. But normally if you just have these units out for too long, then the mutas can just pick them off really slowly. Like slowly and methodically pick them off. But yeah, it seems like we move back. Our turrets are under construction, but we don't have that many, which is a little bit scary. But it seems like the Zerg isn't going to go for that many mutas. In fact, the Zerg is going to go for 0 mutas. Where are the mutas? This is some mind game stuff. I hate it when Zergs do this, by the way. I think in one of the CPLs, in one of the CPL games I played, the Zerg did exactly this. I think it was against Dada, actually. Fucking Dada. Sorry, I mean flippin' Dada. Am I allowed to say the F word? I think I am. He went for this exact strategy where you go Spire and then you don't build any mutas. But for some reason, we're building +1 armor. Is this Guardian? Any Zerg players in the chat can tell me what the hell this Zerg is doing? Why did we get 0 mutas into Spire and Evo Chamber armor. What is this? What is this? You need hive for guards? Yeah, so there's no hive. There's no mutas, but we're getting +1 air armor. We have 3 sunkens in the front of the base, and now we're getting mutas. So we didn't get the fastest mutas that we could. We just got we got mutas that are like 2 minutes late. And we're getting armor for them. This is some kind of like +1 armor muta timing that I'm bearing witness. Oh my god. Oh my god. Zerg players. I swear to god, dude. Every player got to do this. Every player got to do. It's gotcha Zerg. It's gotcha Zerg. You don't know what you're going to get. You scan his base and you're like, oh, he's going muta. And I scan see you have a 3rd hatchery here. So this is going to be standard 3 hatch muta. And then no mutas show up, and now mutas show up, and you're like, wait, I thought there weren't any mutas because no mutas showed up. Also, these turrets are placed a little bit too far out, so they're going to get picked off fairly easily. These Marines are kind of out of position. The muta's going to come in here and do a little bit of damage. Some SCVs are getting pulled, but the mutas have already backed off. So far, pretty good victory for bekrul. We've gotten a little bit of presence and damage on our Terran player. But ultimately, our Terran, Mr. CPL Cold, is playing mostly unhindered, right? Like, he was mostly allowed to just do whatever he wants. And you like that as Terran, honestly. This is very good. This is very good for him. He's got his tech up. He's getting his upgrades. Science facility is coming up. Double science vessel production will be coming online soon as well. And we're rebuilding the turrets on the bottom side. So these look a little bit more like zoning turrets rather than like the kind of turrets designed to protect the mineral line, which I've seen a lot of Terran players do, honestly. And they're a lot better than me, so it looks like it works out for them. Science vessel production has started along with Irradiate. I expect this Terran to start moving out and getting his presence known on the map fairly soon. We are getting another base up here, so this Zerg is actually expanding like crazy into going hive. We really need to punish this as Terran. Like, Zerg cannot be allowed to get away with this, and then this, and then whatever the hell is going on here. Queens? We're making queens? What is going on? We're making queens? What is the queen for? +1 armor queens? Vermin? Vermin, what is this? Chat, is this real? Is this a new meta? Is this what all the Koreans are playing? Ling's patrolling the map. They're gonna catch this Marine. I think this Marine was actually like shift-clicked over here, so unfortunately for Cold, he's still gonna be in the dark about this base. He still has no idea. Although, no, I feel like you can't assume there's a base there just from your Marine dying. You could just have like really good map presence. But we are moving out as Terran, so that's good. That is good. We're gonna need to force the Zerg to start panicking. Because if the Zerg doesn't start panicking soon, he's gonna run away with this game. Oh my god. I am disgusted. This better be an Ultralisk Cavern. Yep. Look at that. Look at that. This is some... What? Okay, so we're actually going tanks. How can we afford this as Terran? I guess we only have 4 barracks.
Yo.
Oh, hello? MikTerran, are you here to join me on the cast?
If you want.
Yeah. So we're watching the first game of Cold versus bekrul. Currently, the state of the game is that the Zerg and the Terran are both letting each other get away with like everything in the early game. And now the Zerg has 4 bases because one of them is a secret base up here. But they are kind of low on units and tech. So, I don't know. I feel like the Terran can just like bust this, kill it, or even like bust down here and kill this. But I'm not sure the Terran actually knows he's on a timer.
Oh, it's the ultralisk tech.
Yeah, it's like some kind of crazy Zerg. Oh my god, he he irradiates Scourge. He's just like me for real. All right, we're gonna do a big push down here. Ensnare?
Damn. That's cool.
Alright, we irradiated the Queen. The Mutas come in. They're going to target down the Siege tank. But I think the Terran just has too many units. Even with Ensnare, these Mutas are no match.
Yeah, you're right. And the Ultra popping, maybe it's not gonna be enough.
Oh, I don't know. These Ultras don't have all of their upgrades.
Yeah, no upgrade. Okay. So yeah, I think that Terran just won the game.
Yeah, this looks pretty over. It looks like Cold has executed this a lot better than the Zerg. Even though we have this base mining gas here, I think we just delayed our tech for a little bit too long. I think the Zerg was just a little bit too greedy this game. Oh, but this army is gonna get surrounded.
Oh yeah.
So I think the Zerg is gonna probably clean this up and survive, live to see another
Yeah,
game.
you're right.
Okay. So the Zerg cleaned this up. This is actually not a bad position for Zerg at this point. Because we're still on 3 bases.
Yeah, true.
We're only mining 2 per gas here. But these Ultralists are still kind of weak. Look how slow they are. They do have chitinous plating now, so...
Did he has the +2 weapon for Marine? The Marine?
Yeah, we're at 2-2.
Yeah, 2, nice. That's a lot of bio.
Oh, these siege tanks are going to do so much damage. So this base is getting rebuilt. But our army is completely dead, and our minerals are basically all used up.
Yeah, and I think Terran is pushing now, so can go kill our base.
Did you just scan this? No, he scanned the bottom too. But I feel like the Terran is like he thinks, like, he knows something is weird about this game.
I'm not sure. Maybe he think he's winning very hard at the moment. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I guess if you scan these two, you're like, well, I guess the Zerg doesn't have a 4th. Okay, he scans that one. I feel like the Zerg is just gonna fully get away with this base.
Yeah.
We'll find out if it actually matters, though, because the Zerg army is still looking very, very weak right now. He's been, he hasn't been keeping his Scourge alive either, and the Vessel Cloud is starting to slowly grow. This base is gonna fall again. Oh, but a flank from the Ultralisk gonna catch these siege tanks.
Yeah, but it's only 4.
Yeah, and good D-matrixes are gonna keep these tanks alive. I don't see Zerg winning this game.
And look at the vessel company. He's about to have so many irradiate available.
Yeah, these vessels basically didn't get used at all. Well, they're getting used now. Look at all the D matrices.
Yeah.
This is kind of ridiculous.
Oh, the Ultra just got the +5 armor, I think. +4.
Alright, so it looks like Zerg is just going to barely survive again. I'm getting a little bit worried for the Terran, though.
Yeah, because it has no third base?
Yeah, we don't have a third, and we're mining out of both bases. He only has one push left. I feel like Terran might run out of steam if they don't take a third and get something more done with this next attack.
Okay, now the Ultra are at +5 armor, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Compared to the Terran +3. Oh my god. Did we lose this? That's cold. Oh! I'm getting really worried for Colt right now. I think we might need to lift this base. Plop it down here. Or no, we have 3,000 minerals. We can just expand. Like, we can just, like, build a CC.
Oh, did he scan the base now?
Wait, he might have. Okay, if he scanned, like, here, he would have seen the creep, so... He didn't need to scan the base exactly. Alright, we're gonna kill this base, finally.
Oh. Yeah, I think now he saw
There's
it.
another Ultra Den here! Oh, because he killed the one over here.
He does, yeah.
Alright, we're gonna do a cute little racer trick. But Burrow...
Oh, but he has Burrow.
It's the Zerg response.
Oh.
Looks like we're gonna counterattack.
But I think he has that it's natural. No, not really
Not that much. But I
Yeah.
think the Zerg is a little scared to attack in. We're gonna try to go for the army instead.
Yeah, I think it's a mistake to just only send a couple of judges there to the army. You're just gonna lose them for free.
Yeah, I think the Zerg might have panicked a little bit. He needed to gather his forces a little bit longer. Alright, so that was a good W for the Terran, but we still don't have a third base. And now all our vessels are gone!
Yeah.
Well, we have more here, but yeah, we did lose all of our active vessels. Okay, I think finally the Terran is now thinking of expanding. This ultralisk. Oh, okay. Terran Marines distracted. There is a sneaky Zergling here. Oh my god. This is bad. This is bad for Terran. We still have 1k, 2k in the bank, so we can keep producing for a little bit longer. But holy shit, we needed that third base like years ago. Good catch, good damage on that Ultra. So now the Zerg expanding to the bottom left, and their natural expansion is now going back up. These Lings looking to do a bit of a counterattack here, but there is a small force to defend
Oh,
this.
nice.
Yeah, well done by Cold.
I can't see now the Zerg defend the Terran push in the middle map. No, he has so many vessel and marine. And there's only like 2-3 ultralists. But I think now this is a good push for Terran when he's ending the game.
Yeah, it looks like this game is over. I think the Terran's done it. The Zerg just doesn't have the income. There's nothing mining here. This base is dead.
Yeah.
Oh, another counterattack gonna come up here, but we have more than enough to defend this. Oh my god, that was looking close for a bit.
Yeah.
We're attacking the Evo chambers after we got all our upgrades. Alright, I'm expecting Zerg to GG anytime now. Zerg would have gone for counter. Maybe he could have won this. Maybe. I don't know. It's a little bit hard to tell. Because not only did the Terran have like a force of Marines and medics here, but I think he also had a bunch kind of around the barracks, because I think one of them wasn't rallied properly. So it's a bit hard to say. GG. Yeah. That'll be game number 1.
I think me and Vint casted some tier 1 game also in this in the final.
Yeah, you casted the first 3.
Nice. So you're doing the
I'm just planning
on
casting the last, like the ones that you haven't done.
Nice.
All the rest of them. What level is this approximately? So this is tier 1 CPL. So I would say like C rank? Probably. What do you think? Like 1500, 1600-ish?
Yeah. I'd say ID to low B, like that.
ID, low B, yeah.
Because you know they extended the tier 1 a bit, so now it's like huge skill difference between like low tier 1 and high tier 1.
Oh yeah, I have heard about that.
So yeah, like now it's huge, like the difference between low skill tier 1 and high. So I'd say like the lowest tier 1 are like D rank and the highest are B, almost B.
Okay. So just very broadly, C rank,
yeah.
Very high D, very low B. Alright, so it looks like both players are going for a similar build to what they opened with in the first game. I like the positioning of Cold's barracks here a lot more than in the first game, replacing it right next to the ramp. And with this SCV, I expect us to start the scout. Sorry, let me change the map to Vermeer. We are no longer on butter. So judging from game number 1, it kind of feels like bekrul is not a Zerg who likes to do meter micro. I feel like you get like 2 flavors of Zerg in CPL. You have the muta micro Zergs who they just go mutas every game and they do their best to do like standard, like good muta micro type gameplay. And then you have the other Zergs who just do everything except mutas, and when they do mutas, they don't rely on them at all. And I think bekrul might be the latter.
Yeah,
don't know if
bekrul
you...
is a slow APM player, so you rely more on like crazy Zerg or lurker stuff like that.
Yeah, I did notice he didn't go for defilers either. But yeah, this is definitely something you see often from Zergs who are not confident in their APM or their micro. But this time we are going for a fast layer, so it is going to be like 2 hatch muta. So I wonder if he's just going to prove exactly what I just said wrong. That he's actually... he's actually a muta player.
Curse. Yeah. It could be also a two base lurker.
That's true. It could also be 2 base lurker. I don't really know what the if there's exactly a timing difference between like tech. But I feel like there shouldn't be, because you just try to get your lair really fast for either game. Like, you don't really get anything before it. I think when you go for mutas, you also skip Ling's speed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just want that layer ASAP.
Yeah, no, he has Ling speed, right?
Does he? I don't think these Lings are very fast. No, he is going Spire. He is going Spire. Alright, we've just finished our natural expansion as Terran, and we're going for double barracks. The refinery has just finished, as well as the academy. And we are going to start stim as soon as we can.
Did he start at his depot?
Does not look like he has, so we might get a little bit supply blocked.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the Zerg getting a 3rd hatchery in base. Maybe this is a repeat of game number 1. Although I remember in game number 1 we got our 3rd hatch a little bit earlier. Alright, we're gonna move out with our initial group, 7 Marines and 2 medics. We killed the initial scouting Ling, so Zerg should know that this is coming. Same response as last game. We're gonna go double creep colony.
Good.
And no mutas in sight.
Coach will just like turn around now, since it's like 3 sunken and the muta are about to pop. You don't want the muta to catch your bio in the middle of the map.
Yeah, usually at around this time. Where are we going?
Oh, he's hunting for a turret or something?
I guess so. Like, he knows. Okay, he for sure knows that the Zerg is in the top right. But yeah, maybe he is looking for like a cheeky 3rd. He has his SCV here, so he knows that the Zerg didn't take this main. I think he's pretty lucky bekrul isn't going for fast mutas. I think he's going for the exact same build as in game number 1. Yeah, there's the +1 armor.
So it's like a fake Spire there. Like, you just want the Terran to overbuild turret.
I guess so. But
never make the Mutalisk.
I feel like Cold isn't falling for it. He's building like the minimum possible amount of turrets.
Yeah.
And I don't think that 1 Spire is worth 4 turrets. One turret is 75 minerals. 4 of them is like 300 minerals. But the Spire is like 200, isn't it? Like, it's super expensive.
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth it for Zerg. But I guess if you're not confident in your Mutamicro, forcing out the turrets is better than forcing out nothing. Now we are getting mutas, though. Like, okay, here, the thing that, like, confuses me the most about bekrul's build is it's not like we're going for a fake spire into no Mutalisk straight into crazy Zerg, or as we like to call it today, insane Zerg, right? It's not like sunken Ling into Ultra.
Yeah.
We are getting mutas. We're just getting them like way later. So I don't... Any Zergs in the chat want to like comment on this? Like, what is... I don't understand this build.
Yeah, that's weird, man, because it's a lot of gas investment for the Mutalisk, and
yeah, and I feel like at this point in the game, Terran has +1 and range. So these Mutalisks are not actually going to be able to stop a push at this time.
Yeah.
Once again, the secret base. But I guess we're still going to try to make something happen. We built 11 mutas. So it's possible that the Zerg is banking on the fact that the Terran built 2 little turrets and is not going to expect the 9-minute muta attack. Which, it's kind of working, honestly. It's kind of working. But we're going to need to do a little bit more damage than that to make those mutas worth it. Because I don't think they're going to be that good on the defensive, especially if you don't micro them.
I don't really like the decision of Cole to just sit there in his base. Like, this is like what Zerg want. They want us to be there so they can like freely like doing their build and stuff. Like, they are not scared of the bio push in the middle of the map.
Yeah, and I think especially with the build that bekrul is doing, there is a certain window of time, because I think he delays his tech like pretty hard going for 11 mutas, and he's not getting that much damage to compensate, nor is he like weakening the army really. Oh my god, he killed one of his own Marines. So yeah, there's definitely a timing, and that timing window is like right now, where Hive isn't complete. We don't have an Ultralisk Cavern or a Defiler Mound even on the way. If Cold is moving out right now, which it looks like he is, oh my god. Oh, for a second I thought he killed another one of his own Marines. If he moves out right now, I think he can just kill the Zerg. Yeah. Even if the Zerg builds like 8 Sunkens. Maybe if he builds 8 or like 10. I also find it interesting that we're moving out without tanks, even though we went for factory with machine shop.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, where are we going? Oh, the Dita's counterattack here.
You could have just like start attacking the Sunken, and the Muta would have need to turn back.
Yeah, I think that you could just like rally units to here.
Base trade always favored the Terran side. Like,
yeah.
Terran don't care to just lift their CC at the NAT and just like get the Marine reinforcement, the new Marine for defend, and attack with the bio in the middle.
Yeah, you could just like rely on purely on like reinforcements to eventually push that off, because there weren't that many mutas, honestly. Yeah. We only have 7 right now. So this counterattack ended up being super effective because we just delayed the Terran army long enough for Ultralisk Cavern to finish.
Yeah, and now he's on how many base? 4 base already?
Yeah, we're starting this base. Oh my god, he's doing the thing. He's doing the thing, Mick. So, for those of you who don't know, what you can do instead of putting your base here is you put your hatchery here so that you can sunken up the ramp, and then you just mine like the gas, because the gas is the most important part anyway. Yeah, now we have chitinous plating on the way and Ultralisk Cavern done. So at any point we could make like a group of Ultras. I think we might have actually scanned this base because we're kind of heading straight towards it.
Yeah.
So this is a good victory for Terran. We don't even need to siege this tank, honestly. This base is completely
Yeah, just go.
We need nukes. I always wanted to learn that nuke build for those crazy Zergs that just go mass sunken. Like, I need to use that against Dada. Really, like, show him a thing or two.
I think we're going to see another ensnare in the bio. You saw the queen? There?
I think so too, yeah. These are max energy queens too. He was ready for this for a long time.
Oh, I don't think he saw the bottom right.
No, I don't think he knows about bottom right. But this army is still really scary. We still don't have any Ultras. We have one coming. But the Terran is still at a pretty significant advantage right now in terms of army. But I feel like Cold is very hesitant to put on pressure. He's getting really distracted by these small Zerg counterattacks. Like,
yeah.
Look, now he's moving his entire army back once again. bekrul doing a really good job of just like pulling this army back and forth and just delaying until his like until he gets like the economy and the tech that he wants. And Vermeer just has so many bases that you could just like as a Terran you can't scan all of them. So
yeah, it's hard to catch up on every expansion they can take.
Yeah. Like, how are we supposed to know there's a base here? Right? We scan here, nothing. We scan here, nothing. We scan here, nothing. Like, how are you supposed to know there's a base there? We already killed this hidden base.
Oh, you just saw his marine dying, bottom right. So you know now there's a base there.
Yeah. So this base might not be long for this world. It's good that we built some tanks because bekrul doesn't seem to have that many mutas left, and he's building a lot of sunkens. I think Zerg is going to try to go for a counter attack here. Terran is building their expansion fairly early, so this is looking good for him. This is already looking a lot better than last game, for the Terran player at least.
Yeah. Is there a Nidus there?
No, but there is 2 Ultras.
He should have made a Nidus.
Tanks are slowly leapfrogging forward. Yeah, if he had a Nidus here, then... But he just doesn't have units, though. Like... Oh, okay, the units are here. This is a good, this is a good
Plus
snare.
5 already on the upgrade. Armor.
Oh, ensnare comes down.
Then...
Yeah, it looks like this is going to get cleaned up. Good D-Matrix on these tanks, but it's not going to be enough. Oh my god, and the ensnared vessels are going to die as well.
Oh, that's bad, man. And now Zerg is on 4th base. Even a 5th base started at top left.
But honestly, like, we're getting our 3rd as Terran, so... I think we're in a similar spot, but the Terran feels like it's playing from a more advantageous position than last time. Oh, actually, I don't know. The Zerg also has more units than last time.
Yeah.
That's also true. You do clean this up. Oh, good defense. Good defense from the Terran. But the Zerg is just... The Zerg macro is really starting to come online at this point. You have to be a little bit careful, though. This small group of units is, like, nowhere near, like, critical mass to be able to defend, like, any kind of major attack that the Zerg does. And now this irradiated Ultra is going to go ham on these SCVs. Oh. Oh, we're fine. This is good from the Zerg, though. Like, if we keep this base from mining long enough, then we're just eventually gonna win, because while the Terran's like busy trying to defend this base, we can take like an infinity amount of bases behind it, and it also like slows the Terran down, like the Terran economy. So even though Cold getting his expo a lot earlier this time around, I think bekrul, this is a little bit more subtle, so I didn't really notice it, but I think bekrul also cleaned up his macro a good amount from last game. Oh my god, they're all stuck.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like bekrul is in very good position this game compared to the first game.
Small
He's
attack
now
involving
on 5 bases.
Good D matrix. Oh, these Scourge not getting the connections they're looking for. It looks like this attack is going to get cleaned up without too much trouble. The bunker goes down, though. I feel like as Terran, this is usually the point in the game in which I start going Battle Cruiser.
Yeah.
Because I feel like this bio
he has
ball...
his third base. When you make his third gas, he's going to bank a lot of gas.
Yeah, exactly. And it's going to be hard moving out with this bio ball with the Zerg and keep like reproducing ultras. So attacking with BCs just to like disrupt the Zerg, I feel like makes a pretty big difference. And it also forces them to spend a ton of gas on Scourge instead of Ultra. Oh, more Ensnare coming down.
Oh.
I think the Zerg might just have too many units.
Yeah. The Ensnare was huge, man, that game.
Yeah, yeah. GG. We are 1-1. Game number 3 is going to be played on Deja Vu. All right. Spawning on the bottom right, the red Zerg, we have bekrul. And do you want to introduce the Terran player?
On the bottom left, we have Terran.
By the way, chat, how are the audio levels? Can you guys hear Mick around the same volume as me? Yeah, sounds fine. All right. Nice, nice, nice. All right, so I think we're in a bit of an interesting spot here for both players. Because generally what I feel like I see a lot in CPL is like the players will have like a style that they play in game one, and one of them wins and the other loses. And then in game two, either someone switches their style and ties up the game 1-1, like maybe the Zerg will go for a rush instead, or they just stick to the same style and the result essentially repeats itself. But this time around, both players basically played the same, game 1 and 2, but now they're 1-1.
And the Zerg went overpool.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is a little bit of a change. I wonder why bekrul decided to do that, because I feel like after 2 games in a row where the same thing happened... Actually, no, I feel like the Terran could do like something weird, because it's like game number 1, the strategy worked. Game number 2, the strategy stopped working. Maybe for the final game, the Terran might do like 8 racks or something.
Yeah, but seems like he's playing standard, and if he don't send a second scout right now, he going to. Oh, okay, sending a second CV.
Yep.
So he's going to see the Zergling coming, so he's fine.
Yeah, and overpool honestly isn't that much to be worried about. We have to be careful not to overreact though, because sometimes it's a little bit hard to tell the difference between overpool and 9-pool.
Yeah. You need to block his rep and start his CC in the main base, and he's fine. That's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah. Do you need to pull this many SCVs if it's overpool though?
I mean, I guess he wants to play safe.
Makes sense. Oh no, one of the SCVs stuck out. Or they ran out in front.
Damn.
Oh, this is painful.
You have to like repair the SCV that get damage.
Yeah. I think we just didn't hold position is the problem. That SCV like ran out in front.
Yeah.
So this is a good little victory for the Zerg. You know, we didn't commit that much to this attack, but we did kill like, I think it was like 2 SCVs and really spooked the Terran at this point.
But the good thing for Cold is now he has a SCV scout in Zerg base. So he can see what he saw like a bekrul transition into a more normal game.
Yeah, he should feel pretty confident just like sending his SCVs back, which is exactly what he did, and getting that expansion down as soon as possible.
Yeah. So overall it went fine for him.
Yeah. Alright, the command center gets lifted up. And the Zerg going for his fast layer build. I sort of expect Spire into no mutas, and then 2 minutes later, 9 to 11 again.
Yeah. He just started the third act in his main base.
Yeah, this is looking very nostalgic. Although I think in game 2 we went Spire before third hatch. I don't really know the subtle nuances to the no muta Spire into muta build. But the Terran is just doing his thing. He even puts all his buildings in the same place as the first game, like Academy down here, eBay right under the CC.
But you can see the Terran build is a bit delayed. He's like not exactly at 8 Marine, and the 2 Mythic just popped now, which normally is more around 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, the Terran definitely got a bit disrupted. He's still going to try to move out with the few units that he has. And what the Zerg might do is they just see that the Ling died, and they don't actually count the amount of units that are moving out. So look, the Zerg is actually even overreacting compared to last
Oh,
game.
yeah.
So this is
And
a
you
good...
don't have Overlord on top of the Terran natural, so you don't know if the Marine turn around or what. So you have
Yeah.
to let the Sunken finish. You can't cancel them.
Yeah, you make a good point there. This is a very good start for Zerg. Or sorry, very good start for Terran. Bit of a
Yeah.
turnaround in fortune. A bit of a change up from the previous two games. No +1 armor getting built on the mutas. I feel like bekrul must have figured out that the +1 armor wasn't exactly helping.
Oh, you spoke too soon.
Oh, yeah. Just started now.
But yeah, what I would like to see from Cold is as soon as you get a decent bio ball with his range and +1 almost done, I want to see him move out on the map so he will prevent the Mutalisk harassment instead of just sitting in his base so the Muta can just really harass and stuff. And they are not scared of the
Yeah,
bio
I
push.
agree. I think definitely in that last game, Cold actually had several opportunities to get like a huge advantage because bekrul was just being so greedy, right? Like,
Yeah.
he was playing on like very low tech, very low amount of units, and just expanding everywhere, building drones, going for the ultra den and everything. So I think if Cole just plays a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more confidently, these games can go a lot different. Because I feel like bekrul really needs to get punished for this build of his.
Yeah. Because the thing about the late Muta is like his Muta will pop at the same timing when like the Marine are not scared of the Muta anymore.
Yeah,
They can just
exactly.
fight
Like
them.
around now.
Yeah, this is when like the Terran push and they are not scared of the Muta anymore because they have range, they have +1, almost done. And like the Muta just melt in 2 seconds. So if you just act like you're going to bust or Sunken, they are super scared and they can't really harass.
So McRibbed in the chat says that you go +1 armor for battle mutas or guardian rush, but you need a third gas for either of those.
Oh.
We don't exactly have a third gas, but I guess bekrul is trying to go for. I think battle mutas is the best way to describe bekrul's build. Like, I think that makes sense.
But look at backroll vision on the map and all the red dot everywhere. That's very good.
Yeah,
You have a
he has
complete...
very good map control and vision game. He's gonna go in and dive on these turrets once again.
Yeah, and I think Cold's turning back again for the fun. Like the Muta cannot do this if he had like Marine in front of their Sunken. Just act like they want to bust.
Yeah, bekrul is kind of given the freedom to do whatever he wants because of the amount of map control that he has.
Yeah.
But honestly, all it takes is for CPL to try to do a little bit of dominance assertion, right? Like, he just needs to assert his dominance a little bit.
Yeah.
Spook the Zerg a bit, right? Like, this should be illegal, like what bekrul is doing right now. Like, 11 muta, no fast tech, right? Where's the hive? Double expand into random corners of the map, like... How is he getting away with this?
Yeah, it's just because, man, Cold's sitting for so long, man. That's crazy. Like, you have to constantly, like, pressure the Zerg so that they are scared of the Marine and the Terran army. Now he's just, like... You know, the Terran just sit there so he can do whatever he wants. Expand, tech, drone.
Yeah, it's absolutely dangerous just to let the Zerg have a free game like that. We saw in game number 1, the Zerg almost get punished really hard for it. And in the end, like, it looked like the Zerg was going to come back before finally getting killed. But in game number 2, I think the Zerg really cleaned up their game, and
it's almost feel like Cold playing like if it's TVP, when you just want to bank his huge army and go. But TVC, you can't really do that. You have like to constantly pressure with your unit.
yeah, he's playing Bio a little bit as if he's playing mech. It's
Yeah.
it's not exactly the way that this playstyle is meant to be used. This army has like no medics, by the way. We only have like two medics here.
Yeah.
But finally getting out on the map, this should spook the Zerg a little bit, especially since Hive just finished. So we are building a lot of additional creep colonies. But I fear this push might come a little bit too late and a little bit too slowly. We are still not even halfway across the map at this point. We're just here. He's going for the top right base, though. It seems like he was doing a little bit of picking and choosing targets.
And I see a lot of red in front of Terran natural now.
Yeah, he's going to try to do a counterattack. But we have 4 fire bats here at the ready. All these Zerglings are going to get completely barbecued. But the mutas and the sheer number of lings are going to overwhelm this army.
And now he's a bit hesitant, like, Cole don't know what to do.
Yeah, he's going to try and move in and kill this base. But honestly, the Zerg can trade, like, if the Zerg can trade this base for the Terran Natural, that is very good for them. But I don't think he has the muta count to break this. So ultimately, this is a victory for Terran. Alright, now all Cold has to do is find this base. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I think that was the wrong scan. He could have sent one Marine up here and scanned somewhere else.
Yeah.
But if he's going to attack down here, I think that is a very, very smart choice, regardless of whether or not he knows the top left exists. Because we always want to be putting pressure on the Zerg. We can't just let them do whatever.
But there is six Ultralisk about to pop in his hatchery.
Yeah, but we do have +1/+2 as well as 2 siege tanks and 2 vessels with max energy.
Yeah. Oh, he sieged a bit far.
He sieged a little bit too far.
Oh, he can range the sunken on top of the ramp.
Oh, he has to be careful. Oh no, the max energy! Oh, the vessels were max energy. This is so painful. He spots this base though, so this is good. Zerg is gonna clean this up, but not before one of the drones do go down.
Yeah, Cole need to reinforce with all this. Did he have a lot of bio? No.
No,
you need
but
to
his
like
vessels are
send all his bio with this army at the moment for defend the big like Ultralisk and.
I wonder if he's going to move all of his Ultralists through the Nidus out to here and then attack from this hill. So that he doesn't have to kill all his own Sunkens.
Yeah.
I think Cold is going to go for a very smart move right now. Move on to the top left. Because the top left base still hasn't really been established.
Yeah,
and you don't really want to siege through all these Sunkens. But I think bekrul might have an inkling that is what's happening. In fact, it's not an inkling. He knows because of all these units around the map. couple free Ultralisks. Good for Terran. And our push is going to continue on the top left side. bekrul a little bit indecisive with his ultras, but I think it would be a good idea to just kind of spread them out in the main base and try to like go for a surround here. But no, he's gonna put them back into the Nidus.
Oh, you think the Bio turned back for his natural?
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
But now he's going to counter, I guess, the Terran natural.
Yeah, this is a very smart move from bekrul. I feel like he knows he can't. His Ultralisks or his army isn't in a good enough state to fight this army directly. And bekrul's macro hasn't exactly been keeping up. He doesn't have that many units at home. So this might be a deadly counterattack, but we're going to see this is a really strong defensive position from the Terran. Only 1 or 2 Ultralisks can attack at the same time right now.
Yeah, this is Eld, I think. And look at top left. He's killing, he killed the base. So yeah, man, his code is in good spot, I think.
Yeah, I think Cold might have won this game at this point. Zerg only mining on 2 gases. That is nowhere near enough to sustain any kind of hive-based army.
Yeah. If you can like spot top right soon, it will be fine.
Dude, ultras are so strong. What?
Man,
These
I guess
5 ultras killed that entire army?
I think they just got the armor upgrade superiority.
Oh yeah, +5 just finished, and they're still 1-2.
+2, yeah.
A little bit late on the upgrades for our Terran player, and he's gonna get punished for that. All of a sudden, this game is turned back around for the Zerg. I still think they're in a worse position than the Terran, but yeah, it's not exactly over.
You need to wait for his +3 before engage the Ultra, and also get a bigger mass of Poyo. You can send his vessel though, since there's no Scourge, you can like just cast Irradiate. I feel like this can be crushed right now. Need to be very careful with his Marine.
Yeah, so far, doing a pretty good job of keeping his army together. We just killed like 1 million lanes for free.
Go back.
Oh no, but a bit of an anti-timing right now. +3 is barely not finished, but we do pull back, so that is good. The queens are so ready to do an ensnare.
Yeah.
Now +3 is done, but this army is not big enough to hold its own. We have to go back and basically regroup.
Yeah.
But all of this is buying a lot of valuable time for the Zerg. We're taking another sneak base on the top side. This base is starting to come online. This base is also starting to come online. Zerg only needs a couple more minutes before their economy is going to once again start to boom. And our Terran player still doesn't have a 3rd base.
Yeah. Let's see this next engagement. I think it's gonna dictate the game. Let's see if he can win.
So the Ultralisk jumps straight on. Good D-Matrix on both the tank and a forward Marine. And it looks like this Zerg army is going to get melted. The +3 making such a huge difference right now.
You saw that, man, the difference between like when he had +1 and now that
yeah. Like in that
huge,
one fight,
man.
I was like, what is the Zerg doing? He only has 5 ultras and then they kill everything?
Yeah, if he can go kill the top right now and the new third base, like the middle right.
Yeah, these D-Matrix are also making a big difference. But now the Zerg going for a little bit of a surround here. Is it going to be enough to kill this army? The Terran army a little bit too spread out. A lot of surface area for these Zerg units, and it seems like we're going to get cleaned up here. as
Yeah.
the Terran.
And Terran has no third base. Did he start it at CC? Oh yeah, the CC is
It's
there,
in the
but
main right now. It's in the main.
can we defend it and like establish our third base from there?
Yeah, this game is starting to slip out of Cold's hands right now. Oh, I think if we just got the +1 or +3 a little bit faster, like this game would look so different.
Yeah. You can see the importance of upgrade versus Crazy Zerg.
Yeah, it's so important. So we're switching strats a little bit as Terran. We want to now be securing our third rather than going for big attacks. But unfortunately, the Zerg is now going to start to get away with this greed. We have base on the top right, base on the top left. By the time the Terran establishes this base, this Zerg will have 6 compared to the Terran's 3. But the Zerg economy has not started booming just quite yet. It's gonna take, I'd say it's gonna take another at least 30 seconds. Because as of right now, the Zerg is still a little bit broke. So, I don't know. I feel like there's a little bit of a timing for the Terran to try and get something done, but it's sort of slipping out of his hands. All battle cruisers, though. We're finally getting battle cruisers.
Nice.
But the Zerg got a Defiler bound. So both players kind of doing something a little bit different from the last 2 games.
Yeah, now Zerg will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 gas.
6
So
gas is so much gas.
You can afford a Defiler, Ultralisk, Scourge, everything.
Although the guy in the chat does make a fair point, the Zerg is going to have 6, 7 bases soon, but their drone count still needs to catch up.
Yeah.
But honestly, the Terran is kind of letting them do that at this point.
But
right?
I think he's running right now because I saw his drone like 30 seconds ago. It was at 48 and now he's at 57.
Yeah. So the Zerg eco is not boomed just yet, but they are in the process. And if Terran lets them sort of get away with murder a little bit longer, then the game is just going to become unwinnable. The BCs are a little bit of a game changer, though. They're definitely going to be a surprise for the Zerg, because we haven't seen BCs in any other game. So hopefully they're going to make something happen for the Terran's sake.
The good thing about BC is they are not really micro-intensive. You can just like send them and keep them around the Zerg gas and then forget about them and you continue your stuff.
All right, so we're gonna go for a big surround here. We instantly kill one of the tanks. Oh no, this bio ball! I don't know if this bio ball is gonna live through this. A lot of irradiates go down, but what we really need are D matrices. The irradiated Ultralisk doing a ton of damage.
Yeah, now it's king. Zerg can just like rally red dot non-stop into Terran base from there.
Yeah, we're not mining from this base anymore. We have to send units here to reclaim it. Even with these BCs, it might be over. Look, the BCs are even turning back.
Oh.
They know the battle is lost. They're like, nope. Oh, that's painful. GG.
Yeah, GG.
Victory for bekrul and Team Shift Click, 2-1.
Yeah, bekrul playing well, man. He's good at making new base. Like he lost top left and he instantly make like top right, and like he instantly remake new base over and over. So it's very hard as Terran to catch up.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
He should play Protoss, bekrul, because he's a bit slow APM, but he's good at like macro and making new base Nexus. And this is a good skill for Protoss. Just make new Nexus every time.
Yeah, that was a close series, though. Those games were really back and forth. An aggressive Terran would roll over him? You're kind of right. Yeah.
Yeah. Cole let him like the life so easy at the early and even the mid game.
Yeah. Honestly, Cole just sat in his base for a little bit too long. Played a little bit too passively.
For 12 minutes?
Yeah.
He sat in his space for 12 minutes. Like you can't
Yeah.
play like that TVZ.
Especially not against bekrul, because bekrul really did go for like a greedy strategy, right? Like he went for a lot of bases really fast. Tech kind of late, Muta's kind of late, right? Like not that many units.
Yeah.
All right, let's go on. Let's move on to our next game, though. It is going to be a TVT. Kaykoose versus lanaishot.
lanaishot or lanaishot?
I always thought it was lanaishot. I always thought it was lanaishot. Lana is hot.
Yeah.
Oh my! I'm so dumb. That is obviously how to pronounce it. Lana is from Smallville? Oh, Lana Long. No way. Okay. I'll start. Spawning on the bottom right. Lana is hot.
Yeah. And on the top right, we have Kaykoose.
That one's pretty easy to pronounce. Lana is in my brain. Up until today, I thought it was lanaishot. Lan Ian AI's hot. Lan AI's hot. What? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I saw this and I was like, okay, so Kaykoose is just, you know, putting his barracks in a weird place. Nope, this is actually Lana is hot's barracks. Do we call this person Lana? Like short form?
Yeah. So what's that? He made his racks before his depot?
I think so, yeah. This is like 8 racks in his base. This is a crazy place to put your bunker. What? Are we for real? Is this real? Chat? Oh
yeah.
My god.
He must have practiced this like for see the exact vision.
Yeah. No way.
Yeah.
This is the dumbest. Oh my god. This is the best TVT I will ever witness.
the shortest one for sure.
Even when we tell Lana opponent he will proxy something, he gets away always. Oh my god. Yeah, this game is over. This game is over. I cannot believe this worked. I mean, it was well executed. Like the barely out of vision barracks and the barely out of vision bunker.
Oh, you can range the mineral pile from there?
Yeah. Can't even believe this. Okay. All right, Kaykoose.
We had a lot of nice aggressive build on this map this season from the player.
Yeah.
At every tier.
Makes for entertaining games.
Yeah.
All right. Spawning on the bottom right, our cheeky Terran player. Not afraid of doing the cheekiest proxy I have seen in so far. Kaykoose.
And in the top right, we have lanaishot.
TVT shortest games, everyone knows. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, TVTs can be pretty short. Like, sometimes you just lose. Like, sometimes even when you play standard, you just lose Vulture War, and then you lose the game within like 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just like do some crazy Vulture all in. They like place a Marine on the ramp so you can't see what they're doing, and then come in with like 20 million Vultures and you die. And that's like a 7-minute game.
Yeah, that's true. But if the game go to the mid game,
yeah, then it becomes like 20 plus minutes usually. Okay, so Kaykoose going for something a lot more normal this time around. Same with lanaishot. So strap in, boys. We might be in for a long TVT after all. Don't forget the Anderson Special BBS. You're right. You're right. Those games are usually pretty short.
yeah, Lana is playing with 70 APM.
Well, I guess if you're playing mech, you don't need that much APM. And also, it's just the beginning of the game. He seems to be hitting his build, so... just more efficient clicks, I guess. Alright, factory going down for both players. But lanaishot did not pull SCVs out of gas.
Oh, maybe one base play?
Maybe.
Let's see if he's making a starport or another factory.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Second factory.
Let's see.
Down below. Okay, the direction the SCV was like slightly headed towards, I was like, wait, did he click it on that base?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Lana looking for a bit of revenge for the first game. Gonna do something cheeky this time. But the Marine scouts it! How does he know?
Oh my god, now you have to cancel this factory almost done. Oh! Oh, my god.
My
That's so close to finish it.
God.
Oh, I think he's gonna save it with his... Oh, there's two Marine now.
Dude. I can't even believe it.
Oh my god.
I can't even believe this is the game. Is this TVT?
Yeah. Those Marine are unkillable.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
This is the most painful series. LOL GG. Oh, that one. Oh, that one hurt. The Marine just randomly. It's like, how does it know?
You could like still play from there, like just cancel the factory, make your CC. You have one siege tank.
Yeah, it's not like a lost position, but it's kind of a losing position.
Yeah, but you know TVT, man, you can always come back.
You could always drag it out for another 25 minutes. All right, good job to Kaykoose winning that series, 2-0, I believe.
No, it's 1-1.
Oh, is it? Wait. I was just like wondering. I was like, wait a second. Who won game number 1 again?
Lana was the one doing the proxy barracks.
Oh, you're
Lana
right.
won.
Okay, no. Yeah, you're right. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. Oh my god. Okay. We were almost robbed of the game. We were almost robbed of the game, guys. It's because, like, I don't know. It gets really confusing when you start building bases and bases. And I'm like looking at the colors and I'm like, can't figure out who's who. All right, so.
We still have one game.
Okay,
This series.
now the Marine actually makes sense because if in game number 1 you get cheesed that badly, then in game number 2 I would check everywhere. Okay, game number 3.
I don't know, because I feel like it's normal to expect cheese in the butter map, but in Vermeer I would expect a standard game. But he saw the SCV still mining gas, and he saw like nothing. He was not building anything to scout. So I guess this is what triggered Kaykoose to scout for the proxy location.
Yeah, that is true. If you see that the SCVs are still mining gas, that would also send like alarm bells ringing, and that should send alarm bells ringing in your head. So that was good scouting from Kaykoose's side. But yeah, so far we've seen llIIlIlIlII go for some kind of proxy both games. I wonder if he's gonna try something cheeky again. Depot going down at a standard time for both players, so nothing out of the ordinary so far. Proxies are hot. Lana is hot. Should change their name to Proxies are hot. Alright, barracks. Barracks. Very, very standard. Okay, honestly, kind of have to give kudos to Lana for that first game. Like, that was mapped out.
Oh yeah.
Like, we really cooked in the lab for that one, right? Like, just like measured out or just like figured out exactly what like the vision is from the command center and from the SCV building the refinery. Because that was like pixel perfect almost, like the bunker and the barracks.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's not something like you just improvise like in an instant.
Really isn't. So both players getting their barracks, scouting with their first SEV, although Kaykoose skipped his marine.
For a faster factory?
Yeah, going for a factory before then. So he's going to get his factory a little bit earlier. I wonder if he's going for some kind of like vulture-based timing. Or is he just like... Did he just like not get the marine for no particular reason?
Oh, that was just forget the faster factory. Like, it's kinda huge difference, like 300 HP on the factory difference or something.
Yeah, like about 200 to 300 HP difference. But
Yeah,
I don't know
but
if this is enough of a difference to like...
Yeah, it's not even one vulture difference, right?
Yeah. Like by the time his vultures get across the map, like...
Yeah.
Nothing would really change. That's interesting. So lanaishot is getting a CC on the high ground instead of just like plopping one down like Kaykoose. I only really see Terrans do this if they think they're getting rushed.
Maybe you want to trick Kaykoose. You know, Kaykoose just got like cheese 2 games in a row. So maybe you want to still like make Kaykoose like be scared a little bit. It's another time I want base play.
Yeah. What's also interesting is Kaykoose is not lifting his barracks to go scout.
Yeah, that's true. He built it like at the location, the shortest flying distance, but he never lifted.
Going for siege tanks and a bunker.
Yeah, he's scared of one base play.
Yeah.
And I guess he will make even armory and the academy.
Okay, now going for the barrack scout. Yeah, both players actually playing really hyper safe this game. I guess both of them thought the other person was gonna try something weird.
Oh, someone making star part?
Okay. We're doing a bit of a 1-1-1. Fast Wraith. Do we have like armory or eBay on the way?
Don't seems like it.
Or are we gonna do something like 2 siege tank, mass vulture? Because I feel like I see pros do that a lot actually. I've seen pros do that. Where they get like 2 siege tanks at first and then they go mass vulture. But I don't actually know if he's like upgraded siege mode or what.
Oh, Lana started his armory somewhere.
Down here.
Oh yeah.
So
this will be on time for the raid.
Yeah, if he remembers to build a Goliath, the Wraith shouldn't be able to do any kind of damage. Alright, so we're moving out on the map as Lana. This should be more than enough to repel whatever Lana has, but it looks like we're just going to try and set up a contain here. This is a disgusting contain, by the way. I don't like this map on TVT for this reason. Just the uphill, like, oh my god.
And even the I don't think it's buildable anymore because they just changed it, but in the past you could build turret there.
Oh,
there's siege tank, but now I think they fixed it.
Yeah, that's gross. Alright, our first Wraith is out. And our first Goliath will start right about now. I'll be honest, I'm a little bit unsure of what the fast starport was really for. Because we got the wraiths out. We have 2 of them, but they're not really doing anything.
Yeah, it seems like you want to do like a effect of surprise when like you like build a couple raid like sneaky, like maybe 4 or 5, and then he will attack with cloak raid.
Yeah, maybe, but if he's going for some kind of timing like that, I would have expected 2 starports instead of 1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not really sure what the idea here is, but it could also be just like generally good to have wraiths in the early game. Number 1 to defend your opponent's wraiths or dropships.
Oh, you can just right there.
Yeah, do this kind of stuff.
So this is the old version of the map.
Oh, yeah. So I did notice he was building a turret there, and I was like, wait, weren't we just talking about how there's no more buildable terrain here?
Yeah. But yeah, I think CPL map pool became before the new ladder reset, right? Yeah, this is why it's the old version.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, we didn't upgrade, or we didn't update the map here. Alright, 3 Goliaths should be more than enough to push this back. But
okay. There's only 1 scan, right? So you can just like dodge the scan and come back just after.
Can we really assume there's only 1 scan though?
No, not really. But I know it just started this scanner not so long ago, right?
Yeah. But
as
the turret is
observer,
finished,
I know, but
so
Kaykoose don't know yet.
This wraith is can't really do anything right now. Oh, he has to be careful.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a bit of a rough start for Kaykoose.
I agree with you, man. The starport don't really do anything that game.
Yeah. Oh my god, now we're running in with the tanks. This is such a hard position to break for Kaykoose. We need like drop ships, or we need to like go somewhere else. Oh! Thanks for the raid, Gypsy. We're just watching some CPL action going on. This is the finals between Shift Clique and Barcode. And unfortunately, I think lanaishot is doing a very successful contain.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna try and break this, sieging on the low ground.
Oh.
And I think we're gonna lose everything. This is
Damn.
Oh. Yeah, look at the supply difference. 107 to 62. I think this game is this game is a little bit starting to become over.
But he's not trying to like unsiege and pushing his content further. He's just happy to stay there.
Honestly, I think that's pretty smart. In fact, the only thing I would do is extend the contain down to over here so that he can't take this base.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, you don't really need to push it forward, because once you push it forward, then these tanks from the high ground can start hitting you.
So Kaykoose still making raid.
Yeah, I think the wraiths... Like, we made 5 of them, and they killed, like, 2 tanks? Not really that worth it. And it didn't break the contain, which is, I think, the most important part of this game, is just breaking that. These vultures do slip by. See, if there were tanks here, like, this wouldn't happen.
Yeah, now they have potential. There's 1 tank there. Okay, 1 tank, 1 Goliath is enough. But the third base, all the SCV are undefended there, so you can kill all those SCV.
Yeah, but unfortunately, we need to do a little bit more damage than this. Because this is, of course, lanaishot's 3rd base, and we don't have our 3rd yet.
Yeah.
So as soon as this gets pushed back, like, we're back to being at a disadvantage.
But the padding is still not fixed. You can continue sending vulture over and over.
Yeah, he's kind of taking advantage of the fact that the contain has a fairly large hole. Oh, but the Wraith spots the command center come in. I think if we bring these units and attack into here, then this base just can't go up.
Yeah, you're right.
Both players supply blocked. Coming back in here is unfortunately not going to do that much. We have more than enough defense for this base. And now Lana is doing exactly what I wanted him to do, which is push up in here with this small group of units and try to break open this position. These tanks are positioned so nicely, like just barely in range to hit the CC.
Yeah, and you even have one Goliath for... Oh, there's the more siege tank reinforcement from Kaykoose.
Yeah, he's pulling some off of his high ground contain to do more damage down here. Pretty smart. These tanks are a lot more vulnerable. Kaykoose coming in with another attempt to break in. Good target firing from this vulture. And it looks like this... Oh! Okay, we're fine, we're fine. We're actually not fine, it's over, yeah. GG! Good job, Lana is hot, closing out the series. 2-1.
Yeah, you played well, man, that game.
I can't believe the Gypsy Raiders missed game number 1. That was crazy. You guys should be on the lookout for the VOD. Game number 1 of Lana is Hot versus Kaykoose. I think you should just give it a watch. I won't say anything more. All right, on to the next series, the third series of the night. It is going to be a Protoss versus Terran. Poyo, who is representing Clique, gonna play against Kanzaki Ranko.
TVP, your favorite matchup?
Oh yeah, I love TVP. Honestly, I like watching TVP a lot more than I like playing it. All right, without further ado, let's get into the game.
And TVP on butter.
Yeah, more butter gameplay. Spawning on the top right. Our Terran player representing Barcode. It is Kanzaki Ranko.
And on the bottom right, we have Poyo, Protoss player.
So I've actually never... I don't think I've ever seen either Kanzaki Ranko or Poyo play before. Have you casted these two before?
I think Poyo, yes, but not Kanzaki.
Does he usually play pretty standard? I mean, this... judging from the pylon, like...
I forgot, man. I remember his name, like... I remember seeing his name a couple of times, but I completely forgot, like, how he play and stuff.
Depot being built. I think we're going to go for a little bit of a wall here. Nice safe opener from our Terran, and the gateway is on the way for Protoss. So no Nexus first shenanigans for him, and neither is he going to attempt any kind of gas steal.
Yeah.
So this is a tight wall, right? Like depot on top, barracks on the bottom. That's like, that's even link tight. Isn't
even
it?
link tight, yeah.
Cyber Core, no Zealot. Looking extremely standard here from Poyo.
But Kanzaki not scouting, man. I know, like, what you can do for scout is like you send another SCV close to your barracks, and you wait for the SCV building to be like outside of the wall, and you cancel the SCV building.
Mm-hmm.
So you can send this one for scout. But it seems like he's happy at not being blind. Like, he don't know if it's 12 Nexus, if it's like 2-gate goon range before Nexus. Like, you don't know anything.
Yeah, it is a little odd, the choice not to go for any kind of scout. I think he just feels really safe behind this wall, right? So if we scouted and it's like two gate or 1 gate or 1 gate goon or anything like that, I think the response is still going to be the same. The only difference is if they are going for Nexus first, but I suppose he's just assuming. Oh no, he's just going 2-fact. That's why. Regardless of what Protoss is doing, Kanzaki knew he was gonna 2-fact, so it didn't matter. He didn't need to scout.
But I don't know, man. It's like, if let's say Protoss do a 1 base DT opening, like, you need your detection at around 4 minute 20. So if you don't scout, you like even like 2-fact lose to DT opening. So I guess it's a gamble.
But at this point, I think the Protoss should start getting very suspicious. Like, if I was Kanzaki or Ranko, I would just like start moving out right now and pretend like I want to take a base. But looks like the goon is just gonna give him like all the space. But yeah, I'm a little bit surprised that
Is it a 3-gate goon range before Nexus?
Oh.
This completely crushed a 2-gate Terran, a 2 factory Terran. Like, Terran is dead, like, game is lost already. Just because he never scout.
Yeah, I think the lack of scouting is kind of gonna decide the game here.
Yeah, the Protoss will be able to make so many goons with at the same time, like.
There's no obs though, so it's possible that if Poyo like really fucks up the micro, doesn't target down mines, then all of a sudden this push doesn't look so strong. But the siege tank. You can't lose the siege tank. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if we can win this turn. The one game I decide to 2-fact and he goes 3-gate obs? How can this be?
Look, man, there's already 5 Dragoons.
Yeah. There are more Dragoons than there are Vultures.
Oh,
okay. Give him the old runaround.
Nope.
The old runaround. He's gonna go in there, not see a Nexus, and gonna be like, oh. There are actually no probes to kill here.
Oh, and he's defending his natural with this 2 Dragoon, that's good.
Honestly, if Terran just expands right now, he's not in a bad position. He's actually in quite a good position.
Yeah.
Because as Protoss, you don't have a observer. So there could be like potentially infinite number of mines out on the map right now. So there's not really anything you can do until you get an observatory. But I think Kanzaki is just going to try and commit to this push, which might end up losing the game for him, honestly. Like, if he dove in a little bit with those vultures and saw there was no base there, I would just expand at that point. There we go. That's the CC. So now the game is going to even out a little bit.
Yeah.
But this is a really far forward siege. I think Kanzaki is trying to posture a little bit, make it seem like he's going for some kind of all-in, but I fear this might backfire on him.
Oh, the mine.
Oh!
Oh my
All right,
god,
that's a huge hit. That's a
and
huge hit.
that Terran is going to win then.
Yeah, I mean, Protoss really could not afford to lose that many Dragoons when he only has like... He only has 4 right now. But the 3 gates are continuing to pump them out. Still, okay, Observatory is just finishing up right now. But this Terran is being so aggressive. Look at how far forward he's pushing. This is becoming an increasingly precarious position for Protoss. Our first observer is out, so we will be able to deal with the mines, but we've kind of been cornered into our base at this point.
Yeah, it's hard, man, to break this position
Turrets
with
are being
only
built.
Ranko.
So this observer is not going to have vision for long. We're moving forward with some zealots. Oh my god, this mine in the middle. Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
I think Terran just won the game.
Man, I was
think
sure.
that's it.
When I saw like 3 gate versus 2 fragment, I was sure this Terran was so dead. You proved me wrong, man. Finally, like the train went well for Terran like all game long.
Yeah, that was well done by the Terran. Good job good job on Kanzaki. 1 point in favor of Team Barcode. On to the next game. Game number 2, of course, set on Vermeer, spawning on the top right-hand side with the 2-fact into 3-gate goon that somehow he made it work. It is Kanzaki Ranko.
And on the bottom right, we have Protoss player Pink Poyo.
All right, what went wrong that first game? Was it just the late observatory?
Yeah, I guess. Because he lost all his Dragoon to Spartan Mine.
Yeah. Well, I guess it was the initial, like, mine hits. And then the Protoss didn't get the observatory until it was a little bit late. And by the time that he got the observatory, he already lost like 7 or 8 goons to mines, and the Terran is already like at your natural.
Yeah. And Poyo even sniped the first siege tank, which was pretty good for him, but then after that, he don't got anything good for him after this first siege tank snipe.
The runaround was really good from Kanzaki, just like getting the vultures around the group of dragoons that was supposed to be containing the natural. Yeah, I think for him it was the mines that won him the game. But we'll see if Protoss decides to opt for a different strategy this time around. I feel like 3-gate goons would be, like, it would be weak to mines. That makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah.
Of course, you can rely on your micro. Like, if you're doing 3-gate goon against 2 factory, like, speed mine vulture, and you just target down every mine that gets laid, like, you just steamroll the Terran, because the only thing Terran really has are the mines, and the initial tank, which you, if you were Poyo, you just killed. But ultimately, if you can't target down the mines with the goons and you don't have an observatory, then it'll be very hard. Once again, though, Kanzaki opting not to scout. I wonder if he's just going to go for 2-fact again. He only has 1 on gas, so maybe not.
Yeah, there's only 1 on gas.
The other possibility is that Kanzaki has just played Poyo so many times that he's just completely confident he's not going to do anything weird. Actually, this is FD. This looks like FD to me.
But you say that, but 3-gate before Nexus is kind of weird. 3-gate range.
Yeah, it is weird.
It's something like I like scout in advance.
That requires like a different response from Kanzaki if he was doing like a 2-fact.
A 2-fact, yeah.
All right, I guess it's not a FD. We just got a machine shop for a fast tank.
It's tank opening. You don't make vulture, right?
Yeah, we didn't make a single vulture. Usually when you skip vulture, I think immediately it's FD. Like, skip
it could
vulture,
be
5
a
moves.
3 tank push. Let's see if he's go factory before armory first.
We're actually moving out with the initial Marines. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what Kanzaki's build is this time around.
Oh, he's making eBays so early. Did he scout the Protoss?
I don't think he scouted Protoss at all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense then. Why he's making his eBay at this timing? Because normally he wants to make
just in a weird direction. Like, he didn't do the Z pattern. He went up here, and then down here, and then over here.
Yeah, so he's a bit blind, so it's fine for the eBay. But he never started his armory or factory. Which normally you want one of them before your eBay.
Yeah. Wait.
What? Oh, bio? A bio armor, like armor upgrade?
Yeah, armor upgrade? Terrans in the chat?
Is
this
like
real?
The
Is this a
Marine
real
more
build?
tanky against the goon shot or something?
I guess goons do 10 damage to Marines. So if you give Marines +1 armor, then it takes 5 shots to kill a Marine rather than 4. Like, is that what we're going for?
I guess.
Is that really like a significant change if we're gonna go for like an academy like Marine medic push?
You need the academy also, not only the eBay, right?
Yeah, but we're not getting academy. Like, I don't see any academy anywhere. Is this just like Marine tank? Like, are we playing Starcraft 1 like the original game, no medic Marine tank? Where's the academy? Okay, now we're still not getting academy.
Yeah.
No, we are. Okay, it's
Okay,
it's here. Okay.
And I guess it's going range before stim, because otherwise it doesn't make sense, because goon would just outrange the Marine.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, I'm still not over the armor. Like, somebody explain to me Like, is the 5 versus 4 shot really that big of a difference if you have medics?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
it?
good point. The medic, like, yeah, the medic changed the map for sure. Yeah, it's range first.
Second factory? So we have 3 barracks, 2 factory. Okay, sorry, we've been focusing super hard on the Terran because I'm just like, what even is happening? What is the Protoss up to? So we're getting our 3rd base. I think this feels like a very standard time to get the 3rd. We have units everywhere, and we went with a fast Protoss Citadel of Adun into Zealot legs and no Robo or Observatory in sight, which is a crazy direction. This is a crazy build to choose against someone who just killed you with mines in the previous game, I think.
It's a getaway, full getaway man.
Yeah, I guess this is the most gateway man you could possibly be. Like, not even getting a robo. And we're making pylons at every base? What? Okay, now we're pushing out. We have fire bats against Protoss. Oh my god, I can't wait to see this. I cannot wait to see this push.
He's not making anything as macro.
Dude, if Poyo went Reaver, this push would not do anything.
And Poyo's making DT.
But we have scans. We do have scans. And if we bring in SCV, we'll have turrets.
How many DT is making? Is it 9?
3. He's making 3.
Okay, 3, okay.
Alright, we're doing a good amount of kiting. There is a large group of zealots here waiting to either flank or counterattack.
But you know, DT is not very good against this because Terran has 2 scanner. He should target the Cosma station. Yeah, this is exactly what he's
yeah, if he
doing,
targets the comsat, that'll be so good. This is a scary amount of zealots. The entire army is being pulled back for this. I think that's a very smart decision, though, from Terran, because I don't think the reinforcements alone will be able to deal with this.
Look, he's killing the...
Yeah, he's going straight for both comsats, actually.
That's pretty smart, and now he will send his DT.
Alright, this comsat does in fact get saved, so he will have 2 scans for the upcoming fight.
So yeah, when you see Protoss focusing your scan like this, you should...
Yeah, I would be like, okay, there's like DTs. I would bring like 3 SCVs with this army. Okay, do we see the squiggles? Do we see the scroll? Do we see it? Oh, no, we should be able to hear it now. Yeah, this... I think it's kind of crazy to go in with all your DTs knowing you missed one of the scans. Like, I would go in with 1 and then wait for the scan to finish and then go in with another one and just kind of repeat that. But we don't have any SCVs with this push. So I'm afraid that we're going to run out of scans. And once we do, this attack is just going to be blunted.
Just 10 remaining, yeah.
We stopped building DTs though.
Right, I still see 1 in the position.
Alright, good flank coming from the Protoss, but is it going to be enough? Our unit count is very low, but storms are erasing the bio here. Unfortunately, we just don't have quite enough to deal with this army. I think the Terran might just pull out a 2-0 victory. Oh, Vessel out, yeah. This is not looking too hot, but I think we are kind of cleaning this up.
Yeah. They are both low supply at this moment.
The reinforcements, though.
Yeah, that's a good army count. Is it gonna kill the Protoss? I think.
I think it's a pretty smart choice from the Terran not to siege up here, but the tanks are sort of derping out.
Oh yeah, the Protoss L.
Zealots are so tanky. D-Matrix on the
D-Matrix.
Terran Marine! It's soaking up so much damage! Not gonna be enough.
Oh, but there's still more reinforcement incoming. Look at this, the Protoss taking 12 o'clock?
No. We're
like,
making
waiting.
gateways at 12 o'clock is what we're doing.
Okay.
I think we are getting ready to take this base, though. So all Protoss needs to do is just keep holding. Because Terran's going to run out of steam eventually, and once you get enough Templars with Storm, they can't really do anything.
Is he gonna EMP?
Actually, yeah. Could EMP. If he gets, like, good EMPs. I mean, this is why... this is why you go Reaver, right? Like, Reaver doesn't use energy. Reavers aren't, like, super fragile. Well, they kind of are, but they're not... You can move them around. They fly.
Oh, but look, the fire bat will do great against the Zealot.
Oh my god, huge storm on the bio, killing everything.
Yeah,
I think the Protoss has this game.
Poyo's done it, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this is all in from Terran. Like, if it doesn't work, like, this, we can't really transition back to full mech. There is just continue pushing with more bio.
Yeah, we're really doubling down here, getting more barracks. Our SCV production has completely stopped. Not going for more than 2 factory, but we are getting EMP, so we're gonna try to counter. We're gonna try to counter Storm with that. That'll be interesting to watch. But I think that Protoss is slowly gaining a bigger and bigger advantage as time goes on. Look, 1 cannon at the ramp. Like, how are we gonna break that with a bio ball?
Yeah. Oh, this could be a good EMP with the 4 Eye Templar all together.
Yeah. If the Terran was just like flying its science vessel randomly here, spots these 4, just like instantly one-shots them. This base gets rightfully wiped off of the face of the map. And as Terran, we're actually going to go for a 3rd here? Is that what's happening? I'm not sure this can... Excuse me. I'm not sure this can exactly be turned into a long game.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the first thing we need to do is transition to a more mech-based army. Oh my god. The clump? He spots the clump. He spots the clump. In goes the vessel. Oh my god, the split from the Protoss. Yeah. Well done.
He's got one Arc Templar only with this EMP. Oh, he's gonna try again. Oh.
Yeah, you have to be careful with the vessels. They're like giant water balloons filled with Vespene gas. All right, we're
that's so
gonna.
many item floor, man. I want to see a good EMP.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Honestly, that's what he needs. Like, if he can't get a good EMP, this.
I think he got couple there.
Oh
he
yeah, I
got
think
a
I
lot.
missed it, but he got 4 here. He missed all the full ones here. One storm does go off, and that one. Oh, the 2 storms actually. He actually has so many high Templar. That was those are really good storms though. It doesn't fully stop this attack, but with these reinforcements, like the tank force just doesn't have that much support.
Can
The
he
5
still
barracks
continue
can't keep
pushing
up with the storm.
Can he still pushing with
Oh!
5 tanks like this?
He gets every high Templar with that. This is so many tanks. But even against like just a gateway only army, if your tanks doesn't have any support, they're just not going to be that effective. We'll see though, this push is still gaining ground. We're taking kind of a sneaky top left base. Protoss does in fact spot it, so
He's just making a pylon there.
yeah. All Protoss really needs to do is send like a small group of units, like he's doing right now, to shut this down. But we are also getting this one at the same time. All of these Templar just like don't have enough energy. Oh my god, he's gonna EMP these two. That'd be huge, that'd be huge, that'd be huge.
Oh.
There's no Dragoons here to defend it. Gets one of them. So the Protoss has 1 storm, but he has enough units to clean this up regardless of how many storm he has, how much storm he has.
Yeah, it's over, man.
GG. We are 1-1. All tied up. Hello, IJ. All right, we're going to. I really need to go to the bathroom, so we're gonna do a quick break.
Okay, same.
All right. Give it like 3 minutes. All right, BRB guys. All right, we're back.
It was a crazy 2-fac versus 3-gate game. And the 2-fac won with Spider-Man.
Yeah, you should check out the VOD. It's honestly, we've been watching some pretty banger games tonight. A lot of weird, unorthodox play styles. A lot of unexpected wins. A lot of game threes. In fact, we're about to go into a game 3 right about now. All right. Spawning on the top left. Poyo, representing Team Shift-Clique.
And on the bottom right, cross-spawn, we have Kanzaki and Ranko. Or barcode. Barcode.
So far, Kanzaki Ranko. Game number 1 played 2-fact. And game number 2 went for Siege Expand into Bio Push off of 2-base. What are we going to see from him this time around?
Is it the game both player play standard?
I'm not sure. I feel like Kanzaki has kind of we've only seen these 2 games from him, but
yeah,
I feel like he already is giving me, like, you know, off meta only.
yeah.
Some people just don't like this matchup, so they'll just play off meta like every game.
That's 11 gas.
That's what gas? Sorry?
11?
11 gas? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That is pretty early, especially for a map where you wouldn't normally expect to get gas stolen. But I don't think there are any like special builds that require like an 11 gas versus a 12 gas. Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Protoss also opening pretty standard. No center gates, no 2-gate. We are going for the fast cyber core, so no initial zealot pressure. Kanzaki getting his factory pretty fast.
Yeah,
pulling off of
227, 228, something like this.
Yeah.
So it gave him like maybe a 4 or 5 second earlier factory. But he cut like 1 SCV, so I don't know if it's worth it.
If you get the faster factory, I guess it is safer, because you can get the vulture out quicker if your opponent is going for any kind of zealot harass, like forward gate, anything like that.
Also, if Protoss will have been 12th Nexus, he would add his vulture like faster for kill one or 2 probe at the natural.
Yeah. IJ, I don't think that was a 10-10-10 though. Like,
yeah, I don't think so. I'm not sure.
Or unless you're saying something. There's something different you're trying to say here. I'm a bit of a slow chat reader. I don't know if you said that like 2 minutes ago. We are getting our Nexus pretty fast as Poyo So no 3-gate goon shenanigans. This is a weird place to put a pylon. Are we proxying like DTs? What is this?
Maybe it's just a spotter pylon.
We're building so many Marines. What is happening? And we're getting siege mode?
And he didn't cut like he should cut a lot of SCD for like all those Marine.
I'm telling you, man, off meta only. This is a wild.
You really like to
push?
Poyo. Yeah, you very like this Marine PvP seems like.
Another Marine tank pushing coming, or is he just building a ton of Marines for whatever reason? He's actually supply blocked at 34. I'm very surprised he's not pushing out right now. Okay, 2 SCVs are being pulled. Yeah, he's pushing out. He's pushing out. No 4th depot on the way though. This is a 34 out of 34 push.
It can be hard to. Oh no, never mind. I'll just give him the high ground without shooting one single shot.
Protoss cannot afford to be just giving ground freely right now. I feel like if Terran like sets up, even like here.
Did he have 3-gate at the moment?
Yeah, he does have 3-gate.
Okay, yeah, 3-gate counter this push, but let's see. I said that last game. You know, so game 1. So let's see.
That's true.
Now.
All right, so many probes are getting pulled right now. Siege tanks are being sieged up onto the high ground. These Dragoons are killing so many Marines. But it looks like this attack is not long for this world. All the tanks go down, all the bio gets killed. This comes at a fairly large probe loss for the Protoss, but because we're already on 2 Nexuses, actually, we got our expansion pretty quick. So this was not like an all-in.
Yeah, look at the probe versus the CV. It's not like the end of the world for Terran. Like if he can have good vulture harass and maybe kill one probe here and there, he could be fine.
Yeah, so far these mines are doing a ton of damage, but
oh my god.
Yeah, this base is kind of empty.
You need them because you only have 1 Marine.
Yeah. But hey, look, we siege up on the high ground, and there's not really... Protoss can't really stay here. Oh, this is so annoying, yeah. You can't just go behind the mineral line like that.
Yeah.
This is starting to look very bad for Terran. Second tank is incoming though, so we can start leapfrogging them. But the economic damage is already like kind of brutal. Oh my god, the siege tanks don't reach this last Dragoon.
I just realized I was watching from Twitch instead of the Discord.
Oh, okay. It did seem like your reactions are a little bit like delayed.
I was watching from Twitch. Because once you you went AFK, you're in the break. I was starting to watch on Twitch.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because the mine hit, and I was like, oh my god, that was a crazy mine hit. You like didn't say anything, and then like 5 seconds later, you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Bit of a mistake.
Okay, so we do stabilize as Terran, but at the cost of a lot of SCVs, a lot of mining time, and a lot of building time from the command center. We're down like 15 workers. That is
and he's not mining his gas. It is natural.
Yeah, the gas is still not taken. everything about this
Protoss
build is
also.
like completely thrown out of whack, and the Protoss is just taking their next base right now. So Terran in a very difficult spot.
Yeah, 25 SCV. Yeah. He should add like double this SCV if he had played standard.
Yeah. Honestly, his SCV count should be like pretty similar to the Protoss's at this point. We are going the full 5-fact. The only thing we could really do at this point is just hope that our macro is good and that our opponent like either suicides in a lot of units or just like lets us like take a base really easily.
Yeah. I don't even think we will have a timing to push with those 5-5. Like those 5-5 is just allow us maybe to get a third base, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Poyo is doing a pretty good job of spreading out vision. And meanwhile, the Terran is extremely turtled up right now, so he's not going to die, but I'm afraid he's going to start falling extremely far behind. Given he's not even making SCVs out of his command centers right now. Which, honestly,
So
like, at this point in the game, like, I would normally stop making SCVs at around this time too, but we only have 27, right? Like I would normally have, like, you would normally have like 50 at 11 minutes or something.
Yeah. So yeah, it's all about this push, I guess.
Yeah, this push is a little bit make or break. We don't have another, I don't see another command center. So I wonder if we're gonna try to push out into the map rather than trying to secure a third. But it's going to be so hard pushing up this hill. Yeah, it looks like we're going to go on the attack, on the offensive. Yeah. Protoss has a ton of gateways though. Like, I don't think this push should actually do that much.
Oh, what is it doing? Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's good to push from the center like this because you're going to face the high ground, and this is when you're going to get crushed. Like, it's better to run around the circle.
Yeah.
And keep the high ground. But I guess you can use like the mineral and the doodad in the middle for like a bit of a...
There is some terrain for Terran to take advantage of, but I do agree with you, like pushing around the donut of the map is a lot safer. And now we see the Terran just kind of, or the Terran just kind of falling apart a little bit. The Protoss just has way too many units.
Yeah, it's GG.
And we also have observers to clear out the mines as well. Oh my god, sending in the goon to trigger the mine too. At this point, the Terran army has completely been like neutered, and we still don't even have a third base on the way.
He's doing vulture harass at the third, but it doesn't matter at this point.
We are gonna kill the cannon, so These probes are
need-
free real estate.
You need like 10 Volturas like this.
Yeah, you
For
just
it.
do this like 10 more times, you're right. Yeah, a decent attempt, but not nearly enough to make a difference in terms of the eco game. We just don't have nearly enough income to even remotely keep up with the Protoss at this point. We're just gonna get stomped. GG! Shift Clique takes this 2-1 against Team Barcode. Alright, we have one more series for you guys. The last series of the night. The last series to be casted for the T1s. It is another TVP. It's going to be the Hyde versus chefkev.
Do you know one of them?
I do not.
Same.
Yeah, let me just set them up. Chefkev.
So another TVP?
Yes. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the final series of the night spawning on the top right. We have our Protoss player playing for Team Shift Clique. It is the Hyde.
And on the bottom right, the Terran player, we have chefkev.
chefkev, the chef.
Is it Chief Kev or chefkev?
I'm pretty sure it's chefkev. But now you're making me doubt myself, so I'm going to double check. Yeah, it's chefkev. There's no I. I just checked his Discord name. I've also never seen any of these players play, but it looks like the Hyde is putting his pylon in the exact same location as Poyo. So I don't know, maybe he's gonna go 3-gate goon or 3-gate goon before Nexus. Gateway going in the same spot. Simulator on the way, as well as the 11 refinery for chefkev. Yeah, I guess on this map you want to try and not get your gas stolen. The 13th SCV is going to go out and scout, so that's something that's different from Kanzaki.
Yeah. This is more standard.
Protoss going to scout as well. I'm surprised nobody has gas stolen on Butter yet.
I guess because Terran can wall with only one barracks and one depot. So if you like send your probe there and you see the wall, then like you must feel pretty bad.
I can see it, yeah. Alright, so our factory comes down at a pretty normal time. Only one SCV on gas, so that's we're not doing anything funky.
Yeah, seems pretty standard for both sides.
Alright, let's see
They
what the
play it-
structure is.
Oh, it's building
Oh, it's just a pylon.
Oh, just a pylon. Okay.
For a second, I thought it was going to be a citadel.
Yeah, the Nexus is he's going to make his Nexus, yeah.
Yeah, this Nexus is actually going to be later than the Terran Command Center. Which is not something you usually want as Protoss.
That seems like
it's so late.
Super safe Nexus. Like he made all his final. He never. I guess he never cut probe or goon. Like he never stopped goon or probe, and you.
He is gonna lose his first goon though, to 3 Marines and a Vulture.
Yeah, that's bad.
Now I expect Terran to start his bunker. But these Marines are pretty hurt, so I can't expect they'll be able to fight this goon. Oh, so 2 of them get into the bunker. And so far, Terran looking to be in a very nice spot. This Vulture actually manages to slip out. What are we doing?
He's looking because his Vulture is very low out. He's looking if it's not like 1 Dragoon there, so he can go lay Spider Mines freely, not losing his Vulture.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's really smart. He can also repair it, which
Oh yeah, he can.
That's exactly what he's doing. But it looks like the Protoss is actually going to go for this base. This is a little bit of a weird base to take as Protoss, but maybe it's he likes it because of the high ground. Because normally you would want to expand away from the Terran. This one is a little bit towards the Terran.
Yeah.
So an interesting choice. High ground is nice though. But if I was the Terran and I saw that he was taking that base as a third, it sort of makes my 6-fact game plan very simple, right? Like I just push through here, I kill this, and then I push through here and I try to siege up this. Right? Like my entire game plan would just be to move through here.
Yeah.
And attack here. Like if he took this base, it would be a little bit more complicated. But obviously that doesn't make 6-fact, you know, unstoppable, so. Not a very big deal. He's actually taking that third base off of 2 gates and no obs.
Yeah, before Robo.
That feels very, that almost feels illegal. Like, is he allowed to do that?
But at the same time, yeah, that's true. He started his Nexus a long time ago, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's finishing up.
Oh,
right
yeah.
now. I think that was a very standard timed Nexus. Or it might be even a little early, which would make sense if
Yeah, since he skipped the Robo. Yeah.
Terran going for 5-fact, but only 1 add-on. This makes me kind of wonder if, like, assuming this is on purpose, I wonder if this is going to be some, like, very fast Vulture attack.
He should make his second one next cycle, I guess. Sometimes, like, Terran wait for all 5-fact to be done before starting the second add-on.
Oh, yeah? They're doing some scans. We see only, we see there's no base over here. So we're pretty sure Protoss is on 3 bases with a lot of gateways coming. I think this is the time to just start pumping out units.
I think he just want to get this third base from there.
No CC on the way, though.
Oh, he sent the SCV. He's going to build a CC in place. Location. Oh, but there's a pylon there.
That's so annoying. But honestly, like, we're Terran. We just start it, like, slightly off center.
Yeah, right next to the pylon, yeah.
Wait, what are we building here? Depot? So this is a good vulture move out. We see that the probe, we're trying to take a base up here, but the probe is unable to make the base due to the mine. So if we can snipe this probe, that'll delay the nexus by quite a lot. Go, 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 go! Snipe it, snipe it, snipe it, snipe it, snipe it! No!
Oh! Ah, so close, man.
So close. We get the Dragoon at least, so it's like a consolation prize.
But it's okay, man. I like the position of the Terran. Like, he started the CC around same time as the fort base. He had his starport. Like, even the science facility making second armory. So he will get good upgrade timing. And he's equal supply. So it's really good for him. Like, normally you're always a little bit behind in supply versus Protoss, but this game he's keeping the same worker count and supply than the Protoss, which is very good.
Yeah, chefkev is he's playing a very clean macro game right now. I feel like a very powerful 2-1 timing push is in the making right now.
Yeah, he has very good macro, like his supply at the 11 minute, like he's already at the 140 supply. It's very, like, it's good.
Mm-hmm. We're starting to add on even more factories as well now that this base is going to come online soon. +2 should be starting anytime now, whenever he remembers that his science facility is finished.
He seems both to be a macro-oriented player, not really like aggressive.
Yeah, both players pretty content just to sit back, but I'm surprised that Protoss isn't expanding more aggressively if he's going for this kind of play style.
Yeah, and even okay, now the Arbiter Tribunal is making, but he's going to have a like his Arbiter kind of late. Normally, as Protoss, you already have your first Arbiter with like 100 energy ready for stasis at this timing.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's gonna be a bit later, so Terran have more free for macro and keep getting more unit. Like the 200 Terran will push before the first stasis are available for the Protoss.
Yeah, the Arbiter Tribunal had just finished, and no Arbiters are in the making, and no upgrades are in the making either. But Terran is about to max out very quickly. We're a little bit supply blocked right now, but as soon as we get unsupply blocked, which is now, we can keep producing. and it looks like we are just going to move out. The giant ball of Terran units at the ready.
But what is upgrade?
1-1.
Only 1-1 and the +2 is Faro. I think he forgot his upgrade that game.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't have +2. He didn't start +2 until fairly late.
Yeah.
But honestly, even without +2, this army is scary. Look at how big it is. It's maxed out, essentially. And the Protoss doesn't have anything besides, like, High Templar. The siege is a little bit late, though. The Protoss army is already on top of all the tanks by the time they start firing. And some big storms might be in the works here.
But
and pushing uphill.
Protoss supply, man, like Protoss just lost like 70 supply in this battle.
Yeah, this ended up being a very, very bad engage for the Protoss. I guess the choke point here was a little bit too much. If you could get a surround, that fight would have gone a lot differently, I think. Even fighting downhill, it's still no good if you can't get like good surface area. But now the Terran is starting to move out once again. The siege is not very fast again. But it looks like it's not going to be enough to save the Protoss. The Protoss is going to get pushed back. The High Templar is going to get sniped. And the Terran is taking a very strong position in the middle of the map. This position is hard to dislodge, but I don't know if it actually threatens anything. He's going to have to keep moving forward in order to make any more progress.
Yeah, this Terran playing well, man. Like he's keeping his macro on top. He's reinforcing very quick, and he's already at the Protoss ready point now.
Yeah, the sieges are a little bit late, which is sort of the saving grace for the Protoss right now. He's kind of doing a lot more damage than he should. DTs are starting to come out.
There's one science vessel though in the back. But yeah, he lost a lot of siege tank there just because of was all clumped and lacking a bit of vulture.
Now that arbiters are out though, we don't have any Goliath with this army. So the 10 damage arbiter could maybe start chipping away at the army.
Oh, there's
a lot of zealot though. Yeah.
Yeah, I think all those 4 siege tank are going to be down.
No, a good unsiege and the reinforcements are just gonna barely save this army. But I feel like at this point the push is a little bit over. Like, we don't have enough. Like, I feel like Terran needs a certain amount of critical mass to make sure that they can trade efficiently.
Yeah.
But I guess the Protoss just isn't. Protoss just can't keep up right now.
He's about to get 1 stasis, I think, with this arbiter. You have 1 stasis now, but is it enough?
So 4 tanks, not a small number.
Oh,
good storms here.
Nice storm, yeah.
But the way the Protoss is just coming in like only a couple units at a time.
And look, chefkev took a fort base behind this at the left, bottom left.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Dude, this guy's macro is actually...
Man, he's playing well, man. Yeah, he's very good.
Yeah. Like this push is being kept alive by the reinforcements. 4th base is coming. Like at this point, the Protoss actually just can't keep up with the Terran's macro. And unfortunately on Butter, there's no other main to take, so
yeah,
if you're pulled up here, it's...
look, it's all the production from Protoss at the same spot.
Oh, he needs to be careful with these mines, though. Oh my god, big mine drag. Killing 2 tanks. But there's still so many tanks behind this. Protoss might just barely be able to clean up. It's hard to tell, but Terran is on the retreat. I think he might have decided that pushing into the main is too hard, so now he's going to go for one of the side bases.
I see something at the Terran third base, the bottom. Yeah, there.
Just
Oh,
DTs being annoying. Protoss regrouping.
That's a
good
lot of
stasis.
Zealot. And Storm. Snipe the Templar.
Oh my god, good Templar snipes. Not a single storm like went off.
Oh, a nice D matrix. Damn.
Yeah, the Terran gameplay is kind of on point right now. But this attack is definitely starting to lose steam. These zealots that are coming in and reinforcing, the Terran has sort of lost its critical mass at this point. Like, this small group of zealots can come in and just like kill everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a good counterattack here from Protoss, forcing Terran to move his army over here.
Yeah, he definitely lost the CV because it was at 60 something and now he's at 55.
Mm-hmm. Alright, the middle base has been discovered. Terran is going to push into it. But there's only 3 tanks here. Oh.
Oh, nice stasis.
Good stasis, yeah. On the ramp too.
So yeah, I think Terran, what you need to do is like stop like trying to harass and just regroup. Like group a big group of units before like trying to move out again on the map. Because now he's losing, like he keep losing small amount of unit over and over. Like this, he should like stay at home a little bit. Maybe just send a couple vulture around and try to harass, but because losing like 12 units at a time is not so good.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think the Terran got a little bit overzealous here, overextended himself, and found that his army is just like eventually got whittled down here. And unfortunately, he didn't actually get that much done with his push, right? He killed the natural, but this base still up. In fact, well, it won't be for long because he's almost mined out, but these 2 bases were fine. This base was fine. He only really got 1 base from that push. Luckily for him, though, he also secured like a 4th behind it. Oh no!
Oh my god, that's a huge stasis.
Yeah, unfortunately, Terran just can't really be on the map, out on the map right now. Protoss is just too strong in like small groups.
Yeah. And also the spell of Protoss is so hard, man.
Bit of a fight up here, but it's mostly just the Terran cleaning up. Good EMP on the Arbiter, though. But the Protoss is being pretty efficient with his army movement in terms of just like shutting down this base. And I thought he was going to try to shut down this base as well. Only 1 zealot here punching that siege tank to death. Dude, this 1 zealot's gonna kill the entire mineral line. It already has 5 kills.
And look, he's at 36 SCV now. He was at 50, 60 almost.
Oh, you're right, actually. Oh my god, Terran's economy. Yeah, his economy is actually, like, he's kind of broke now. Oh my god, giant storms coming out of the Protoss player. 3 Arbiters out on the field. We have enough for one stasis. But surprisingly, this army lives, and we're gonna keep shelling this base.
Man, this game is insane, man. It's a very
This
close
is
game.
a really good game. Yeah.
I can't tell who's winning at the moment. Like Terran was winning until like he started to lose steam a little bit, and so Protoss like came back. But now that Protoss losing this Nexus, I think Terran is going back in this game.
Yeah, Terran is clawing his way back. If he can land this command center, I think there's an SCV under there preventing that from happening. But if he lands that command center, it's back to four base.
And look, Protoss third base is mined out at the right. And
main base
natural,
is mined out.
Not mining yet. So it's pretty much only mining from 2 base.
Yeah, it's gonna be 3 mining bases versus 2 mining bases. Oh, actually, no, this one is almost completely mined out. Terran might be more broke than...
He's going to mine only from 1 base, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad. But that's a lot of unit, I don't know, like... It's only 130 supply, but if you look at the SCV difference, like, I think they're gonna have a bigger army.
That's true, actually. Well, their army supply is actually quite similar. But a big portion of this army got stasis.
Yeah.
But a lot of the stasis was in front, so it kind of created like a choke point for the Protoss to go through. Usually when you stasis, you want to stasis like tanks that are fairly far back. Oh, good mines.
Whoa.
Wait, is Protoss planning on taking this base?
Yeah, chefkev should run around couple vulture, denying, expanding, and try to kill some pro. But it seems like he just wants to push like every time, so he don't want to waste his vulture at harassing.
This is a scary push, though. If Protoss can come up here and kill this base, or sorry, if Terran can come up here and kill this base, all of a sudden this game is looking very Terran favored. But I don't see Protoss able to kill this army right now. I think the only choice Protoss has is to try and like counterattack.
I would like the Terran to just like leave a couple units there and move like already to another location. Maybe the 12 o'clock, the other base or something.
Oh, half of the Terran army caught out. Or is it actually the Protoss army that got caught out? Terran actually just has too many units. And after this, he can come up here and push this. And once this starts getting shelled at, I think the game is just over.
Damn. So he's done it. He's on 28 SCV 1 base, but his army is strong enough that he's not going to lose the fight anymore.
Yeah, the Terran player played an amazing game.
Oh yeah,
very well done.
agree. I would like to play a PvP like this.
Yeah, me too. I wish I could play PvP. Or I wish I could play TVP this well.
This is my kind of game. I like long macro game like this. But every time I try this TVP, like Protoss go carriers, and eventually I'm losing.
Yeah, no carrier from the hide this time around. No recall either. It was just this Protoss player just played a very standard, very honorable game.
Yeah. Save the CC. Oh, the storm though. But I think it's fine because it should have a lot of idle SCV somewhere at the third base or something. So we can replenish they are all coming.
Oh, is the transfer coming? Oh, I see, I see.
Yeah.
Protoss currently on 120 supply, so they've definitely caught up in terms of army. The Terran got whittled down a little bit. I think just because the Protoss stopped this mining for like 30 seconds, like because this is Terran's like only mining base, that literally just like stopped his macro dead for like at least 1 or 2 seconds. And that could actually be enough for the Protoss to catch up, but we'll see. He's attacking through this choke point again.
And Terran is taking another base at the bottom right at the moment. Oh, but there's pro mining there?
Yeah, I don't really know what's going on with this base. The Protoss army is going to attack into here once again.
That's huge. This is all the Terran SCV. Like,
storms like here.
Every SCV you have was there.
Yeah, only 10 SCVs left for Terran. I actually think the Protoss has done it at this point. Terran is broke.
Yeah, I think you're right, but that's still like strong army, but only siege tank now.
Yeah,
no vulture.
Good D-matrixes though. Yeah, Protoss still can't really attack into this army, but now that Terran isn't mining anymore, he just needs to wait for like 1 or 2 more macro cycles before he can just clean this up. This army is not going to get any stronger, at least not for now.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, losing the natural was not too bad for Protoss because now the Protoss still mining from there. That was like his only mining. I think now he's not mining. So they are both not mining.
Oh, he stasis the science vessels. That's painful. Oh my god, stasis another huge group of units. I think if Protoss just like moves in and attacks here. But there's no observer! There's no observer! There's so many mines!
But it's not enough, man.
Yeah, not enough. Protoss just has so many units, so much.
I think it's GG now, it's over.
Half the Terran army is in stasis. Small group of vultures run by, but there really isn't anything to shoot at. There's no minerals here. There's a lot of probes, but they're not doing anything. They're just kind of dead weight.
Yeah, even killing probe is not really helpful. For this situation, you need army.
Oh, he's even going to lose the vessels. GG.
Yeah,
wow.
What a game. Who expected
What
like a 32-minute game TVP on butter?
Holy. These games have been so back and forth.
They were both pretty good players. I think this should be like the top 5 tier 1 player.
Yeah, I can see it. I mean, the Terran's macro was just so clean.
Yeah. Those players are close to tier 0. Tier 0, I think.
On to game number 2. We are 1-0 on Vermeer.
Damn, if we had a 32-minute game on Butter, imagine on Vermeer.
Yeah, how long this game's gonna be?
Damn.
I can't wait. We are, in fact, cross-spawn. So maybe because we're cross-spawn, the Protoss is gonna go Nexus first, because somehow they always know whether or not they're cross-spawn.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a very fast scout.
Oh.
Wait.
Scouting straight across or center gates?
Wait, he never made his pylon at his base.
Oh my god.
So he's
Center
this is
gates.
a center gate, yeah.
Center gates! Protoss! Of course. I can't believe I called him an honorable Protoss last game. And now he's gonna go 10, 12 gates, I think is what he's going for.
Maybe he's a bit exhausted after the game 1, so he just
Yeah,
wants
he's just
to
like, nah,
finish
fuck
this
this.
game. Yeah. He's not feeling for another 30-minute game.
Yeah. Alright, the 13 scout comes out. If he scouts in a Z pattern, he should be able to see the 2 gates. When that happens, I usually just like build a bunker here right away to protect the gas and the CC. And try to get my factory out. Alright. Moment of truth. We are going to go for the N scout, right? Or the Z scout in this case. Z scout is coming, right?
Oh wait, he's showing his zealot to the CV?
Yeah, I think he just wants to like go as fast as possible.
Okay, seeing
So
it
just
now.
judging from the direction of that SCV, all these zealots knew, like, the Hyde knew exactly where his spawn location was. Oh no, no,
he's
he scouted. Never mind.
He's blocking the wall with his pylon. Oh my god.
Oh my god, no, you can't defend this.
He went for fast expand.
Oh, this is gasless.
Yeah. Oh, it's over, man.
Oh, this is so painful. Oh no, not like this. This is what Terrans deserve for not going factory expand literally every game. The one game you decide to do something like gasless. It's not even CC first, it's just gasless. Well, at this point, the bunker's on the low ground. Maybe you just transfer all your SCVs to the low ground.
Oh. Yeah, but you're still gonna lose your depot.
It's kind of over.
Yeah, it's over.
There's soon going to be more zealots than there are SCVs. Oh, he does get one marine in the bunker, though.
Yeah, but it's 5 zealot. This poor Terran wanted to play a long game with his gasless, but the Protoss had something else in mind.
I guess the true mind game is on Vermeer. Everyone's expecting a long game, so you just go center gate.
Yeah.
All right, well done to the Hyde though, closing it out 2-0.
Yeah, very well played, especially in game 1.
Mm-hmm.
This game 2, he just had like a build counter, so it's like you got rock versus paper, rock versus scissor.
Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate. But yeah, that's all. That is all the games we have for today. Good job to Shift Click and Barcode. I don't remember who won which game, so I don't actually know what the score is for the tier 1s. But wait, let me just look it up real quick.
The Lana won. The Hyde won.
Oh, okay, so it's Lana, and then the Hyde. Who won Poyo versus Kanzaki? So many of them were just like 2-1s. I have to remember the last game.
Poyo won, right? Kanzaki was playing like bio stuff and he lost every game because of that.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Poyo won. And which was the game before the TVZ? Oh, not Rickles. Bekrul? Bekrul won?
Oh, okay. So it's actually 2-2. Wait, no, it's 3-1. So shift click is 3 and barcode is 1. 3-1. Well done to shift click then. Well played.
Oh shit, we had Vint and Fridge on the chat talking
Yeah, what are they saying?
for so long.
Okay. Pusagi. Cast T2 now? No. I think 3 hours of casting is I'm good for now, I think. I'm good for now. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. We're definitely going to cast T2. If no one else is going to cast, I'm just going to cast the rest of the CPL finals eventually. But for now, that is going to be the end of this cast. We'll see you all next time. Thanks to Mick for coming in and joining us.
Yeah, no problem, man.
It's always nice to have a co-caster. It's always nice casting with you.
Yes, it was fun.
Yeah, it was pretty great. And now we're going to raid Aaron. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. If you missed it, don't forget to check out the VOD. I'll see you guys next time.